If he's the nappy-headed queen, coming to you with the positivity. I am you, and you are me. So let's sit down and try to raise our frequency. Hey, hey. Hi, I'm back with another vlog, of course. You guys, okay. I just woke up from a nap. Which I don't usually condone, sleeping during the day while the sun is up. But, yeah. And then I went to sleep and I woke up at like 10. So, like, that's stupid because I'm going to be going back to sleep in like another hour. So, that was just, yeah. But it's okay. I was tired, okay? I was up late last night and I woke up early this morning. So, yeah. That's why. But anyway, I wanted to come to you guys real quick. And talk about, hold on, give me a second. I just want to make sure I'm not tripping. Sorry, you guys. But yeah, I just want to come to you guys real quick and talk about something that came to my mind lately, or that came to my mind today. So, the other day, this guy, he messaged me, early in the morning. He messaged me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And he was, I'm sorry, you guys. Jeremy always interrupting my videos. I swear he's always interrupting my videos. Darn you, Jeremy. No, I'm just kidding. That's my baby. Anyway, so I'm up, of course, waiting for Jeremy to call when he gets home from work. But, anywho. This guy messaged me around like 2 o'clock in the morning and was like, what did he say? He sent me his number and he told me to text him. He sent the number. It just was his number and he said, text me. Like, out of nowhere. Just a number and said, text me. And, that was very disrespectful because you're texting me at 2 o'clock in the morning. And you're telling me 2:40. It was 2:40. It was almost 3. You're texting me at almost 3 o'clock in the morning, messaging me on Instagram and telling me to text you. Like, it's so disrespectful because what the heck make you think I'm, well, I mean, of course I'm up at this time. But, like, what the heck make you think I'm going to text you at almost 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, what? And then you didn't even ask me what my name was, how I was doing. You didn't say hello. Nothing. You just messaged me, sent me your number. Hey, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry. I forgot. I want to start saying that at the beginning of my videos instead of later. But, yeah, you just text me out of nowhere. Messaged me out of nowhere, DM'd me, whatever. Anyway, and told me to text you. Like, did you not read my name on there? It says Queen. It says Queen. I'm not gonna sit up here and give you my number. Cause me texting your phone, that's me automatically giving you my number. I'm not gonna give you my number and I don't know you. I'm not gonna text you at 2 o'clock in the morning and 1, I don't know you. And 2, you're not my man. Like, what? So I responded and said, who are you? And he got upset because I didn't know who he was. So he messaged me back with sarcasm, which, if you're in my family, sarcasm, it just runs in your DNA. Like, it's encrypted in our code. Like, it's a part of my genetic code. Like, I'm a sarcasm queen. Like, I have my master's in this mother. I have my doctorate in sarcasm. Like, so don't try to slip it in like I'm gonna be unaware of what you're doing, because I know. I know all about sarcasm. I could do it backwards. Okay. So he sent me a sarcastic remark that, oh, yeah, he was like, oh, well, I'm sorry, but I thought my name was on my page. And I was like, well, I'm not looking at your page. I'm looking at this message. This message says, blankety blank blank. I'm not going to put you on my, I already put you on my Instagram. I'm not going to put you on my YouTube to get you even more fans. But, yeah. I'm like, it says blankety blank blank. It doesn't say an actual name, you know. It just says some random stuff. So how am I supposed to know? You thought I was going to go. He said both of my pages. You think I'm going to go look at either one of your pages? No, I'm not interested in looking at either one of your pages. So something, back and forth for about 2 or 3 messages on the commentary, about how, he came at me in a sarcastic tone, and I didn't appreciate it. And that's what I was trying to explain to him. Like, yo, you didn't have to be sarcastic with me. I just asked you who you were. Like, that's fair. That's fair, right? That's fair? Somebody you don't know message you out of nowhere at 3 o'clock in the morning, sending you a number, telling, not asking, telling you to text them. Isn't it fair? Isn't it fair for me to ask who you are? Right? That's fair. There's not nothing wrong with that. I didn't come at him crazy or sideways or nothing. I just asked a simple question. I told him I'm just asking simple questions. Like, there's no need to be rude. There's no need to come at me crazy. R.I.P. May. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Queen. I love you. Anyway, yeah, May is my granny on my mom's side. But, yeah. So, blah, blah, blah. I told him, what did I say? He said, you know what? I don't even care anymore. I said, I never did. I never did. Like, I mean, what? Because of course, after I asked him, who he was, and he responded, and I told him, you didn't have to respond to me in, a sarcastic remark. Like, you didn't have to come at me like that. I told him, if you want to be friends, we can talk on here. If you want to get to know each other, we can, conversate on here on Instagram at a decent hour. And so, back and forth for about 2 messages, and then he responded. This is leading somewhere, you guys. But he responded and said, you know what? I don't even care anymore. And I said, I never did. Because I never did. And then he messaged me back and said something about, I was like, I said, I never did. And I said, I'm a tree hugger anyway. You probably couldn't hang. I said, I'm a tree hugger. You probably couldn't hang anyway. And he messaged me back and was like, y'all hoes this year I forgot what word he said. Hilarious. Y'all hoes this year so hilarious. Something. And I was like, yo, I'm not a hoe, baby. I'm a queen. Like, if I was a hoe, I'm a queen. I was like, I'm not a hoe, baby. I'm a queen. I told you to message me at a decent hour. If I was a hoe, I'd be on your dick right now. There's a difference. Okay? And it's so funny because it finds out that it's somebody that my boyfriend knows. Like, somebody that he knows personally. Like, he's seen this person in person. He's been around this person in person. Like, he knows them. So, if I was a hoe, I would be on your dick. Okay? Just so disrespectful. Like, why do you have to come at me like that? Like, why do you have to call me out my name? And then I proceeded to say, like, you really didn't have to disrespect me. I didn't even do anything to you. I just asked simple questions, like, and I was like, and the fact that you came at me with such negativity just shows that you was never gonna be able to be my friend in the first place. Like, your ego got bruised because I wasn't all over you like a lot of these women out here who puts themselves in those positions. I wasn't, trying to be all up on you, and your ego got bruised, and so you proceeded to disrespect me. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why guys do that. Like, well, of course I do, because they're vibrating on a lower frequency, and their mindset is not, you know, their mindset is obviously stuck on a lower frequency, on a lower vibration. So they're still stuck in their ego, their bad ego, not their good ego. Because it's good to have, a little bit of confidence. It's good to stroke your ego every now and then, but it's not good to have an ego overload, because that's when you start to miss information. That's when you start to, ignore the fact that, I'm not even the type of person who you would even probably hang with on a regular basis. Like, you messaged me out of nowhere, didn't even go to my profile to like see who I was, or what I was about, because you were so deep in your ego. You thought, oh well, I'm gonna message her, which he probably found me on my boyfriend's page. I'm gonna message her, and she's probably a thought, so she'll probably be easy, because girls who have boyfriends are always really ready and willing to cheat, except for me. Girls, that's the difference. Girls, women are different. I'm a woman. I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. I have a very young face, but I'm a woman. I'm not a little girl. I know the difference between a man and a boy. I know the difference. I've been there, done that. I've been a girl before. Therefore, I've encountered many boys before. So I know the difference. So, I bruised his ego, and he proceeded to disrespect me. And it's just like, like, y'all need to wake up. Like, you guys need to wake up, because it's ridiculous. If first off, if he wasn't even, like, if you was woke, like, I know you're not even the type of person I want around me, because everybody who's around me is going to be vibrating at a certain frequency. I know you're not vibrating at that frequency, because first off, you messaged me at almost 3 o'clock in the morning and told me to text you instead of asking, or at least even saying hello first. I know that you were not, anybody that I even want around me. Why are you even up at 2 o'clock in the morning? Just like, why was I up? Like, I know. And then the fact that you could get so offended so easily and turn straight into negativity, instead of saying, okay, well, you don't seem interested in me, so I will just leave you alone and give you your own space. I apologize for bothering you. Instead of going that route, you decided to disrespect me and bring me negativity. And that's so, like, I don't get it. And you guys, in response to that, of course, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, like, my guard was down, and I let the negativity affect me. So I screenshotted it, and I posted a post. And which, of course, I mean, if my guard was up, I probably still would have screenshotted it and posted a post, but like what I said under it, it wasn't 100% exactly, something that I would usually say if if my mind was all the way together, you know. And in in like he put negative energy into my space. I posted a post and I put out negative energy. And you guys, this exchange of energy, one thing I noticed, and I'm going to tell you guys, this is real. The exchange of energy is real, and the law of attraction is so real. And y'all need to start abiding this, like, that's not really the word I wanted to use. Y'all need to start applying this to your lives for real, because after this conversation with him, you know, that's when, you know, my boyfriend Jeremy called. Jeremy finally called, and I told him about it and stuff like that. And then after me and Jeremy talked about it, I was just sitting there and I was just like, babe, I just feel so empty right now. Like, I was just feeling very, very down and stuff like that. And that's because I gave away my energy. I gave away my positive energy, and I took in negative energy, and it affected me. And I was just sitting there. I was so confused. I was like, I don't know why I feel like this, because I haven't felt like this in a while, in a good minute. And it was because of that exchange of energy with that negative character. So it's very real, and you guys, y'all like really need to pay attention to that, because like it took me till the next day to realize that. Like, it took me till the next day to realize that is the reason why I felt that way at that moment. Which, I gotta tell Jeremy about that, because I didn't even tell him. But yeah, it took me till the next day to realize that. And I had to go through, because the next morning, I had to walk to work. And I walked to work and it was drizzling. And I got lost and just... Well, I took the bus. I was trying to take the bus to work, but I didn't realize that the bus was only going to take me like 3 stops. And yeah, a bunch of stuff happened, and I ended up walking more than I probably, like, it was a lot of unnecessary walking. And I was irritated the whole time, and I was on the phone with Jeremy, and I was like, talking shit the whole time, and I was like, you know what, babe? He was like, what? I said, you know what this is? This is freaking last night, because the fact that I posted it, you know, of course I woke up to the fact that I posted the bullshit, I woke up to the bullshit. So I'm just like, you know what this is? This is the bullshit from last night, aka this morning, 3 o'clock this morning. This is the consequences of that, of letting that negative energy affect me, and putting out negative energy in reaction to it. I said, that is what this is. You put out negative energy and you receive negative energy back. And I was like, you know what? That is why I'm so irritated right now, and I'm just going through it right now, and this is just so stupid. I was like, I should have never let it freaking affect me. And I should have never, ever, ever put out negative energy in response to it, that I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through right now. Because the law of attraction is real. It's real. The exchange of energy is real. For real. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna be good by the time I get to work. I'm gonna be in a good mood, which I actually was. Once I got to work, I was all hyped and I was happy, and I was like literally celebrating the fact that I was even alive. So yeah, I had to put out some type of positive energy so I could receive it back. So once I got to work, which I said by the time I get to work, I'll be cooled down, I'll be level-headed, and I'll be back to my normal self. And once I got to work, I was. And I just, I got happy. Of course, from the conversation that me and Jeremy had, and, it made me happy, and I was just like, you know what, I have to celebrate right now. So in the middle of work, like, I'm standing there jumping up and down and twirling in circles and just like, yes, like throwing out so much positive energy, and I got people looking at me like, Okay, she's happy. I'm just like, we're all alive right now. Like, be happy. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Like, we're alive. We're breathing. It's a new day. Like, this is awesome. Like, be happy. So, yeah, I had to put out that positive energy and receive it back. And so that was like 2 days ago or so. And today, I follow like, a few photographers on my Instagram. And, you know, I realized that, a lot of them, you go on their page and all you see is, oh, well, book with me, shoot with me. And then it's just a bunch of pictures of naked freaking women. Naked women, half naked women, boobs, ass and titties, ass and titties, ass and titties, ass and titties, and titties and ass, titties and ass, titties and ass, ass and titties. All over their page, like up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm like, okay, this is why dude message me like that. Like, gosh, it's because of us. It's us, like us as women. It's ridiculous. It's us. It is us. This is why we receive messages like that. Messages at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's because we want to present ourselves as that way. Like, it's so many women, oh, well, I'm tired of these fuck niggas, and I'm tired of niggas, all they want is sex, and I'm tired of being sexualized, and I'm tired of being treated like an object, but I want to be a model. And I'm going to find an Atlanta photographer, and I'm going to have him take pictures of me in my panties and my thong, and then with no bra on. And I'm going to sit in a chair in panties with my legs wide open, and you can get that crotch shot. Like, it's us. We are the reason why we are being treated this way. And if all of us women like come together and stop over sexualizing ourselves, then men will stop over sexualizing us, and they will stop looking at us as objects. Like, you want to be a model, but every single picture you take or every single photo shoot you do, you're in lingerie or you're in your panties or you're butt ass naked. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. You do this, you go out and then you do a photo shoot and you're butt ass naked for this person that you don't even know. You just met him a couple weeks ago and he's a photographer, but he really just getting off on the fact that he gets to take pictures of naked women all the time. Like, and then you get upset when a guy messages you at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and is all up in your DMs asking you if you're trying to fuck. Like, I mean, you got naked pictures all up and down your timeline. Why else wouldn't I think you want to fuck? Like, come on now. I mean, and I don't have naked pictures. You go up and down my timeline, you see pictures of my face. This is. I take selfies all the time. I rarely post pictures of my beautiful body, which my body is beautiful. My melanin is popping. I love myself. Like, if there was a place I can go, which I'm pretty sure there is, and be naked all day, I would. And be naked all day without being over-sexualized, I would. So, but I know that, I wouldn't post, I wouldn't post my temple on social media because that is just like, it's room for people to definitely go in on me and try to make me an object, and I don't want to be objectified. You feel me? But it's us. We do this, like, and it's so irritating every time. And I think I'm gonna just start unfollowing, like, every time I see somebody like half naked or a photographer whose page is just only full of naked women, because I'm not supporting it anymore. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we do it to ourselves. We objectify ourselves. And that is why men come at us that way. Because we don't have any respect for who we are. I mean, I know you want to feel beautiful. And there's ways to do that. It's ways to go and do a lovely photo shoot with, barely anything on. A curtain flowing over your silhouette. It's ways to do it in a classy way. But as women, like a lot of us think that, okay, if I want to be a model, and in order to be a model, I have to be sexy. And sexy has to be the thing. So if I go out to do a photo shoot for my portfolio, I want to be sexy. And that's why I don't like when it comes, like when guys try to compliment me and they tell me I'm sexy. Don't tell me I'm sexy. Tell me I'm beautiful. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that I'm sexy. I don't want to hear anything about sex. Us conversating, us being around each other, us being in each other's environment, us holding hands and walking and all of that, that's a form of sex. That's a form of sex already. But don't over sexualize me. Like, don't tell me I'm sexy. I don't like that. I don't like being told that I'm sexy. No, not unless it's by my significant other and it's about that time. Then you can call me sexy. But, like, tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm gorgeous. Tell me I'm lovely. Call me sunflower. Because I'm a tree hugger. like, like, give me positive compliments. Like, don't tell me I'm sexy. I don't like that. I don't like to be called sexy. I don't like to be objectified. I'm a feminist, really, at the end of the day. So I don't like certain stuff, and it's just like I said, a lot of us women, we want to be models, and we want to, which models are very objectified, like that whole industry, like sex sells. That's what they say, sex sells. And so you're always selling sex, and it's like we have to get out of that, because modeling is way more than just being sexy for the camera. Like, it's so many other things, like, and then you can even be sexy with clothes on. It's possible. I've seen plenty of sexy women with clothes on. I've seen plenty of women who've been dressed head to toe, and I was just like, man, you can get it. You can get it. Girl, with all them clothes on, dressed head to toe, you can get it. Like, it's very, very, very easy to be sexy with clothes on. Like, it's very easy, and it's very easy to do a elegant photo shoot. It's very easy to do, it's very easy to not put yourself in a position to be over sexualized. Like, it's very easy. It's very simple. Like, there's plenty of steps to take. There's plenty of measures to take in order to ensure that, people don't put you in that box. But if we stop doing stuff like that, like if we stop over sexualizing ourselves, like the picture that I did see, which was super photoshopped, and he, like, I wouldn't let him shoot me, because he super photoshopped her, and her ass looked like a cartoon, and her ankles looked even more like a even more cartoonish. But she was bent over, laid out with her chest on the floor and her face, on the floor, and her ass up, like that. And she had on a top, but it was like pulled up, and she didn't have anything else on except for heels. So, like, it was her whole ass out. And like, she was tooting it up for back shots. Like, that's what it is. That's the position. Like, she was tooting it up for back shots. Like, that's the position she was in. And then I went to his page, and I seen multiple pictures of her, naked or with no clothes on. And I don't get it. I just don't get it, because, like, we do this to ourselves, and then we complain when guys come at us crazy and just assume that we're just down to fuck, and then they so cocky about it because y'all letting them be cocky, like y'all on their cock. And then there's plenty of women who's actually love being objectified and love when guys hit them up. They love when it's like 10 different guys hitting them up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then they're actually fucking at least 3 of them. Fucking and sucking at least 3 of them. Like, y'all are the reason why we are looked at so shamefully, and why people come at us so wrongfully. And it's like, yo, if we all come together and spread a little bit of that girl power and put our foot down, like the ladies back in the day who wanted to be treated equally as the same as men, who wanted to have equal rights as men. Like, if we put in that kind of energy and that kind of power behind each other, and we all stand like that together, it would be so different. Like, the world would be so different. Like, if we would have stuck to those morals and those values, like, it would be different. It would definitely be a different era for us. Yeah. But I just wanted to come and say that because I'm just so tired of seeing, like, I'm so tired of seeing my female reflections like that. Like, it's not right. Like, and I just feel so bad for you because it's just like you're missing something within yourself, and so you're searching for attention from outsiders, people who are outside of you, rather than looking into yourself and saying, okay, so why am I laying it all out on a platter for a photographer? Like, why? And then there's the females who go and take, naked pictures for the photographers and then fuck them after. Like, and then y'all letting them do that to y'all because they're like literally doing it to like every one of y'all. I hope y'all realize that. Like, if there's ever a photographer that wants to fuck you, like, and you fuck him, I want you to realize, like, I want you to see that in your mind. He does that to every single one of you women. And that's the only reason why he's a photographer, because he knows he can get ass, and he's not doing it because it's his passion. Like, he just doing it just because he know he can get free fucks. Like, let's stop doing this to ourselves, ladies. Like, let's stop objectifying ourselves. Let's stop taking pictures of us hiking our booty up on a counter or turned around and it's our ass. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I take some pictures where, like, I'm looking over my shoulder and I'm looking at my ass like, hey, because I know it look good, but. And I know, like, sometimes you want to feel good, or you look good, so you want to flaunt it. But, like, let's stop doing it in a sexual way. Let's stop over-sexualizing ourselves. Like, this is why we go outside and we walk, and then we can't even go out with half shirts and booty shorts just because we feel comfortable. We feel comfortable. We show our skin because we feel comfortable in our skin. But we have guys who are grabbing our ass, walking past, smacking our asses and shit. And it's because we over-sexualizing ourselves. Like, if we are the reason why we are so over-sexualized, because we allow it. If we stop allowing it, then it won't happen. Like, if we stop allowing that shit to happen, then it won't happen. If we start saying, hey, well, I'm going to walk down the street and I'm going to have on my little bitty shorts and I'm going to have on my tank top because I feel good in my skin and I feel comfortable and I want to receive the signals from the sun. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to touch me. You're not going to objectify me. You're not going to treat me like like I'm not a fucking human being. I'm not a sex symbol. I'm beautiful, yes. I may even be sexy, yes. But let's realize that sexy, when people say that you are sexy, this is why I don't like when people call me sexy. Because my dad told me this when I was younger. To be sexy means you have sex appeal. Someone calls you sexy, They're telling you have sex appeal, aka I want to have sex with you, aka I want to fuck you, aka you're fuckable. Basically, somebody tell you you're sexy, they're telling you you're fuckable. Period. Like, there's no other way around it. They're telling you you're sexy, it means like, yo, I will fuck you. Period. So that's why I don't like when people call me sexy. Like, call me beautiful, call me gorgeous. Like, give me one of those compliments. Even hell, tell me I'm pretty. Don't tell me I'm sexy. Nah. Let's stop accepting this kind of stuff. Let's stand up and try to make some type of change. Let's try to make something different. Let's be different. Let's not continue on the same path and do the same things and be on the same cycle over and over again. That's the definition of madness. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Let's change it. Let's be different. Let's act different. Let's do different. But yeah, that's my message for this video, you guys. Let's try to find some type of girl power. Let's stand strong and let's stop. Let's make some type of change. Let's do it, ladies, because we are more powerful than we try to make ourselves out to be. And it's like we're more powerful than men. So let's stop acting like we're not. Let's stop acting like we're less than, because we're more than, way more than. Let's stop. Let's do something different. Let's make a change, ladies. I love you guys so much. Positive vibes only. If you don't agree with what I say, then I suggest that you go and buy yourself an amethyst and a smoky quartz and keep them close to each other. Yeah. Put your crown on and shine it up. Really, for real. I still love you at the end of the day, but you need to go ahead and stand and look at your reflection in the mirror and ask yourself, do I love myself? Do I truly love myself? Do I know what it means to love myself? It took me a while because I used to think that I actually loved myself, and it wasn't until my last relationship that I realized, like, yo, I could love myself more. I don't love myself the way I think I do. Like, I could love myself way more. Like, yo, I was taught a lesson. I was taught a lesson. For real, for real. Throughout that whole relationship and even after, at the end of it and all of that, like, everything sunk in and I realized, like, yo, I could be doing so much better. Like, and I changed my life around and I went vegan because I love myself. And I love animals. And I love fruits and veggies. And food in general. Well, okay, you guys, because this video is about 40 minutes long. So I love you guys so much. Positive vibes only. Remember, we are manifesting positivity every single day. Apply the power of law of attraction to your life. Don't forget. And most importantly, don't forget to stay nappy and vibrate high. Mwah.